This is the Steppin Razor, the art of war. We're there with you next Thursday. The year so done, you know. We're at the end of January, so come here, so done. Only 11 months left for the year finish. So, why may I tell you the amount of things we are going, but more focusing on a thing with this gymnastic. The coach, he was a coach, right? The doctor, former sports doctor, who admitted molesting some of the nation's top gymnasts for years, was sentenced Wednesday to 40 to, listen to this, 175 years in prison. 40 to 175 years in prison. Now, you see the man there, well, you know, say it's over 100 and women come forward because they must say when them the little, them do that do this gymnastic thing, but over 100 women come forward, you know, and give evidence against him, you know. The judge said, well, I'm going to sign your death warrant. 175 years. Wow. And you know, say, in a Jamaica, from long time, no man go vex. Well, not only man go vex, but I only can't fit to go wear it still. You see this altar boy thing. Who people who go Roman Catholic Church know about altar boy. You see this altar boy thing. You know how much little youth as altar boy get molested by father, the father them. Yeah, man. Whole heap of youth were big now and live with this scourge that they were molested by father, the people them who you're supposed to trust more than everybody else because them represent Jesus Christ and God on earth to you. And you send your little picnic at church and them put on this thing upon him for burn incense around the church and all them something there. And father molest the little picnic them. But what? No come out of it. You have some big man, you know. I'm not talking about ghetto youth now because most of the time as some youth where used to go uptown. You know, like when me a picnic, when me a got Roman Catholic Old Trinity Cathedral Church. As some uptown picnic, you used to have that privilege to be altar boy. And a whole heap of them grow big now. But you see the American society different from your society, you know, because why is a man will come out or it's like all or Oprah Winfrey come out and say she was molested by one of her parents them and the other rich guy, the name? The other one there. Anyway, himself him father molest him too. You see that Jamaica now, I want to live with that scourge and the pain of that. And don't say nothing. And it just stay there and eat him out. Meanwhile, the man who do it and live nice life, quiet life. Only if you do it again in my old age. So, when you see all the little data upon the television, upon YouTube, and ball out and put up all our police father, you see that young, you see that one there? Yeah, man, a little daughter there, say she no business, no, she just put up her father, the police father there, you see that man here? How much time am I abused me for how much years now? I mean, never said nothing, but now me I say, well, you see them little girl, you know, we grow big. Them come out and relieve themselves at that stress and pain. So when you hear all Queen Africa sing the tune, Daddy Don't Touch Me Dear and all them, and people are going like them are idiot and them don't know where are going. Them know where are going, but nobody wants to hear certain things in the open. You see, them don't want to hear that little children are being molested by people who supposed to be responsible people. Some people where, like whole part of them people, they wouldn't left them picnic with a next door Rasta, you know. A Rasta live next door, them say, no. Damn smoking ganja, dirty boy, them a talk about Selassie and God and all them something there. Don't let them send them picnic go to, you understand? Decent, big belly, clear skin, no ear, man. You understand? Tell them all, carry them to Hope Gardens and all them something. Okay, kids, we're going to Hope Garden today. You know, see, give them ice cream and all them something there. Me like them there around the zoo. I feel up a little picnic them. And the picnic them can't say nothing because them don't understand where I go on. Because them so little. Them don't understand. It's when them grow big now and start learning and say, but wait. But me not say, I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus under the Christmas tree and other things. They say, oh, it's that father did do me, you know. And he just come realize it's one now. And realize him did get them little things the way mother get and put on a Christmas tree. It was behind the zoo, run a whoop yard and all them places. So, why may I say that? This is a good example of retribution for a man where over the years 100 hard picnic. Man, there are some man there. I mean, 100 hard girl, women now come forward and give evidence against him, you know. And the judge is a woman too, you know. It's a sad day himself. If go in front of a woman in the rest, good at she, good at the dog, get molested too. You understand? He said, no, that I can't, no, 170 I am going to rot in a prison. And me not wrong him. Me not wrong her. No, sir, me not wrong her. Because if you can molest 100 and, you know, so the Roman Catholic Church have the biggest lawsuit against them because of the pedophilia of the fathers in the church. Over $300 million with a lawsuit them have to pay out, you know. And them don't get rid of the father where them do it, you know. All them do, they shift him, go to the next place and shift him go. It's like police. Police do something wrong at now. It's like them said, no, them can't go to St. Mary. Or them can't go somewhere else. You know what I mean? The church, Roman Catholic, and now we see that up now in other denominations, especially in Jamaica, where the police and the church, because from my barn, I never see so much police get charged for corruption and criminal activities. And from my barn, I never see so much person get arrested. You have one of them that are there, him outright I say a lie, no, go so. And then him end up a confess. Him soul must say him up, you know. Because sometimes, you know, it's a conscience. Yeah, because it's not an outside force. I can make you feel funny, you know. It's the inside force. And that it all, you know, your conscience. Make your conscience be your guide. So when the man, they know, do them things there, you know, and him sit down in that jail there, you know. Him sit down in that jail. You can just imagine a man have him wife, Rasta. Him wife. I'm not talking about a man, they know, but I talk about these little pedophiles, big man. 50-year-old and 60-year-old and all them something. You can just imagine the man have him wife. And him have some little 70-80-year-old girl where my trouble Rasta. No, the man there, trust me, it's terrible. So it's a good sentence. 175 years. So even if him live it out now, yeah, if him come out of jail, trust me, 100 more picnic will come. I show you, say, when me the little they do me talk, so I have to go back in there. Anyway, click it. It is the Steppin razor, the art of war. We'll talk about this thing here because I mean we hear about it a foreign. I would say a whole heap of people are come out now against certain man in high position where they are molest them. But you was now in a Jamaica now because sometimes we hear about things that are foreign, you know, we are throw stone over there, so. I don't know, say if you live in a glass house, you must throw stone. But here you know, you see this little children and stepfather, and even daddy too, and person, and we really have to talk about the person them specifically because it's the last group of people where people that think say, nah, do certain things. There's no way when me a teenager, me could have think that about a person. It's not come like me a sin. You know, thou shall not think evil against the pastor. It's like the 11th commandment. You know the way there? You say a 10th commandment, I really 11th commandment. Thou shall not think that police can become criminals because them is there to catch criminals. That is the 12th commandment. You understand? So you say, no sir, them things that now police now go really want molest little children. And police really now go want involved in a criminality. Just like how the person, him now really go molest your picnic. I mean, live in a society right now where me see police I get old for something that me I say, oh, get away there. Because watch out, a police you look to for stem criminality, you know, police, you know. It's a police and fire brigade. When me a picnic like that, me want to, you know, me want to know a fire brigade man or a policeman, you know. Me don't know nothing about no engineering, this on radio announcer, this and that. Me want to know a police. As a little youth I run up and down. And I want to turn a fire brigade man because me the things a fire brigade was the fastest car up and road. Until me grow big, me realize that, sure, them not go out with nothing. You understand? So, to me, the nice, I come. Me think them a drive fast, you know. Until me I see some taxi man a drive over, I say, ratted. Them police, them fire brigade man don't know if you drive, Rasta. Them want to go and taxi school. But no, me I see all the criminality set. And we live in a society now where you can't trust police. They must say, report things and inform. The whole nation know. And me know that as a fact, in a certain community where me also go deal with certain little things. You understand? Programs and them something the way. You tell you insist that the people them go tell the police, you know. And them say motorway, I say man. And them go down at the police station, you know, go give the police a report, you know. It's the time them come from the police station. The man who them go report pan know them or that. You understand? Them call the police station and say, hey, tell me something, John, come along there. And say, no, but you know, a woman come along here, you know, and tell you, say, yeah, say, watch me on the boy. You understand? So you not expect that, that's what them says. See no evil, speak no evil. See, I'm blind, hear and deaf. And now them I tell you about see and talk. And hear and go talk. Which we don't have a culture already, we say, don't say nothing. Because your life is at stake. Because the same man who you go report the crime to is the same man turn around and make your family in danger. So how you going to build up a thing like that now in a Jamaica? How you going to get, you must work, police must work with the community. The police must be trusted. You understand? Because I remember the police not trust you long time, you know, because them can hold you and then charge you, you know. You know, see, them not to see how they not them hold you and then charge you, but the police must be trusted. So if the police cannot be trusted, how the hell you feel say things are going to just go on and get better? So we have to have a time where it come where, just like when me a pick me. I mean, I say bring back this and bring back that. But you have to reach a stage where the police trust. Me see some police are called from the school picnic that me I said, no Rasta. And you say, me stop them and I say, Mount, how are you dealing? You go on, man. You understand? And them good all end up and tell them friends, say, you see that boy there? Bloody barefoot boy. Wait till I catch him on the road. You understand? I tell them go on, but me no, come and see them. Yo. Lily Dally, Wally Mally, come here now. Little girl in that school uniform, you know. And she stand up at the car, him stop, you know, and stand up at the car door. Anyway, we soon come back to that. We say, she ready? You ready, mama? She ready. Okay, go ahead.
Good afternoon. I am Patrice Walters with the local and international headlines. Education Minister Senator Roy Reid is expressing sadness at the killing of sixth form student at Clarendon College, Avinash Gordon. The 18-year-old was stabbed to death at her home sometime after 2 o'clock this morning. Mr. Reid says it is a challenging moment for the school community of Clarendon College, as Avinash was a student of great promise who was well liked by her peers and teachers. The Education Minister is urging the country to return to the practice of protecting children and looking out for each other. She says a trauma team from the ministry will be dispatched to provide grief counseling and support the school. Portland residents affected by the recent flood rains are to continue receiving assistance from government in the coming weeks. Member of Parliament for West Portland, Dal Vaz, says a list with the names of affected residents is being compiled. Portland was one of the worst affected parishes during this month's flood rains. Several roadways were left scarred, homes flooded, and residents displaced. In the meantime, Mr. Vaz says farmlands are being cleared so that farmers can replant. He is appealing to Portland residents to be patient, as there is due process to be followed before assistance is provided. In news overseas, U.S. President Donald Trump has questioned whether peace talks with Israel will ever resume, blaming the Palestinians. Mr. Trump said Palestinians had disrespected the U.S. in the wake of his controversial decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital. Respect has to be shown to the U.S. or we're just not going any further, he told reporters. The Palestinians told the U.S. can no longer be considered a neutral broker. President Mahmoud Abbas has called Mr. Trump's declaration on Jerusalem in December a slap of the century. Finally, 3 men have been mistakenly admitted to a cholera center in Zambia after eating herbs with sex-enhancing qualities. An official says the men were vomiting, a symptom of cholera, so worried well-wishers rushed them to the center. It turned out that the vomiting was caused by food, beer, and herbal concoction. A cholera epidemic, which broke out last year, has so far claimed 70 lives in the southern African state. More than 3,000 cases have been reported. Those were the local and international headlines. Major news is next at 5:45. From the RFM Newsroom, I'm Patrice Walters.
We still upon the problems where most people have with people who is of standing in a society where we're supposed to trust them and we really can't trust them. And these are the people that we should trust. These people is the ultimate trust force we're supposed to work with. And now when we're looking at the newspaper and listen to the news, it's unbelievable. We're going. So I don't know what the sleepy are going to do. You know, Mr. Bobby Montague, the Commissioner of Police, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do, because if the police force that is supposed to really protect the people is seen as a force that is against the people, and not only against the people, but is in cahoots with the same criminal them who them supposed to know charge and arrest, then it looks like everybody are fighting against the people. The criminal are fighting against the people. The government are fighting against the people. I mean, who else you can trust? We need some trust, man. We need some trust, Rasta. We need for trust. We can't just go on and can't trust people. That's some man that sing some song and I say, boy, him not have no friend and all them way. I can't think that way there. I can't think, say, you know, me not have no friend. And me not love people and all them way. You're supposed to trust, man. And if you can't trust the politician, you can't trust the police, you can't trust the criminal, I better you just go and talk to the birds and the flowers and the bees them, and hope some of the bees them not sting you because them they go amongst politicians. You know, we need to have some trust. The police them, and look, this is the thing now, I just youth them said we like any ordinary people, you know. The youth them who's police need to recognize their responsibility Them need, I don't know what them are train them in, what them are teach them in, but we live in a new time here so now. You know, where the youth them is more, what we call it, open to information. But I don't know if it's because them are get some old time information why them can't cope with the new things we happen now. But them obviously not faring very well. Especially when it come on to the people. So those who always have develop strategies, them need to develop strategies. Them need to develop strategies on how the police and the people them is going to be a force against the common enemy. Because it can't go so. It can't keep going on that way. I don't know if it's because of the politics. Because now we hear say the JDF they're on the road with the police them. And now the JDF them are blame the police them. And the people are go to the police them and the police them are say them not responsible for that to go to the JDF. The JDF go to the JDF, the people them are say no JDF responsible to go to the police. So the people them are the center of the craziness. You know, when you think say the government will do something good, because I don't meet nobody yet we say the state of emergency shouldn't happen, you know. Everybody say, yeah, it's a good thing. But then now, you hear the different things, and now you say, wait, why every good thing turn out bad when the government control it? You know, we don't know. Because, look there, look on the road. Look how the road, look how the driving and the thing, the discipline where they're on the road and them thing there. And we're supposed to have police. We're supposed to have police in our Rasta. I'm say it many times, you know, the things that Jamaican do, you saw, them not do it abroad. Them not doing it abroad, so there must be something psychologically in our Jamaican mind that when them go forward and a drive and them see the thing say red, him stop. And when them say keep on the left, him keep on the left and don't go around on the right. There must be something psychologically in him will stop him from doing that right away. There's nothing here that is psychologically playing with the minds of Jamaican people that when them see wrong, them just feel like them going to do it and get the right. You know, the coaster man them, anywhere them see somebody, them stop and stop the traffic and I call the people them from way over that supermarket. I call the people them. And then when you know what I stop them say, hey, move from here. You understand? Oh, that is tolerated. And the same man not going to America go do that. Him not go to England go do that. Man part them carry so we and pull them just clamp that. You know the America and if you have certain time where you have to park on one certain side of the road because they have to clean the street. So all that. You park on one side and you have to get up early morning and move your car, you know. Because if you don't move your car, then clamp it. Yeah, so, man, just park anywhere. And just no business. And block up the way I say, who park here, so? So, well, you want to see him live down the road, you know where I'm there. Anyway, listen up. Special man send me a WhatsApp, you know. Him say, them having down a mobile there. And them a show say, look here, man. 3 days before the police them decide to them a come a mobile. The man them know. 3 days before the police them decide to them can off the curfew thing. Them say 3 days, the man them know. Say the police them a come. To give them a little opportunity. And we find said that happen very regular. That a man call curfew and you have an inner voice. We are tell and I inform the people them say, look here, the police are come such and such a work, you know. So we have to just know, so well, this is where I got happen and this is where not got happen. The man them disappear. That is why them hardly find anybody. You know, how long now? All right, we have the public defender. Arlene Harrison. Good afternoon, Bob. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Hi, this is Muta.
Yes.
How you do?
Yes, Muta.
Make I ask you something. how long the state of emergency is now? Is that a week now?
It's going to be about a week soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Speaking, it's not that I want to talk about, but I'm going to come to it soon. But as a lady who is on the ground and thing, the results that the government, well, the police force and JDF has reached so far, you think it is for a week? You think that is satisfied? I mean, it's satisfied that something is happening with what has taken place.
Well, Muta, I would not be able to make a definitive statement on that. Say, for argument's sake, to make a comparison to say how many guns and ammunition have been recovered compared, say, to how many persons have been in custody. And I don't think that one could properly compare that. So I don't have the figures on how many weapons have been recovered. What I do have, Muta, is the usual concern of throwing the net wide in communities and taking up a lot of persons in whom you have no interest, and who are persons who have not broken the law, and persons who you do not reasonably suspect to be in breach of the law, because despite the existence of a state of emergency, Muta, we still have rights.
The law still exists, yes.
The law still exists. The rule of law still exists, and therefore we need to operate within the parameters of the law. The fact of the matter is that what we're having in Montego Bay is a large amount of young men, 19 and up, being taken into custody. And at the same time, Muta, the vast majority of them, after they have taken information from them, mostly demographic information, they are released. So really what is happening is a great deal of human suffering.
All right, Arlene, people that argue say, if you never throw the net and gather up a whole heap of them fish there, you wouldn't find a whale in this thing if you never throw a net. Because maybe you don't know exactly the person or him look at who you look for, but because you throw the net, after examining and close examination, you find say, oh, so see there one of them in there, or you see that.
All right, let me tell you how I see that, Muta. I see that as the security forces, the police and soldiers, having a responsibility to study the area in which they are going to operate, their communities, go in with information. Now, I am not saying that they can have all the information. That's not what I'm saying. Go in with as much information and intelligence as to who the gang operators are, who the leaders are, who the members are, what activities they are involved in, so we know that we are going for those folks, who the scammers are. So, Muta, I accept and understand that in an operation of this nature, some innocent persons are going to be caught up.
Yes.
But the point I am making is that we have to make the net smaller, so that the separation is not imposed on the vast section of the community.
Yeah, what I think is the problem with this thing is that if them say them know the criminal them, oh, you know, catch the criminal them. I mean, most of the time, for instance, when them the first start the social thing, them say them know who the criminals are. But them not catching all the criminal them. And now we see them all 200 people. And out of that 200, we are told that it's about 10 people. I don't know if it's true. Them say it's about 10 people get charged. That means you have 190 people there lock up in a place where them not have nothing to do or nothing to say or nothing.
And the conditions are below standards.
You have been there. You have been down there.
Yes, I have been down there, Muta.
All right, for the listeners, them who never hear and know what, tell me exactly what is happening down there.
Well, I went to Freeport police station, and first of all, the police were very professional, and we have to give credit where credit is due, and we have to speak truthfully. They were very professional. They shared with us their record.
Hello? Arlene? She gone? What? Weird. What you that doing? Oh, no, that just dropped so. Get her back quick there, man. Because we really want to find out, because I don't go down there yet. I go down there Sunday. I don't know what happened. What happened there, so? Get her back fast there. Oh, in here again?
Yes, I'm so sorry. My phone just freezed up.
Oh, okay. All right, you were saying about on the ground down and the police them was quite.
They were professional.
Yes.
And very cooperative with me, and I traveled with our special projects manager, Victor Hemmings. And this is a situation down there. We have a sort of makeshift cage. Right?
Makeshift cage?
Cage. Makeshift cage.
Okay.
That is about 8 to 10 feet wide and 25 feet long.
Means they don't have no facility on them till there's somewhere for old people.
That is correct.
Okay.
So the men, 19 and upwards, are just in there standing. Right?
Yeah.
Because you can't lie down. And they are held for days. So this is what happens, Muta. They come in, they are processed. We are told that is the taking of demographics. And then they are checked out by varying other police agencies and departments like MOCA, CIB, to see if anyone who has come in has outstanding warrants, any outstanding situation with the police.
Yeah.
And when that comes back negative, they are released. The police did not have adequate resources to do that processing quickly. So persons were kept longer than they ought to have been kept. Now the majority of persons who go in, who are detained and kept in that makeshift cage, are released because there is nothing on them.
Yes.
There is no information that they are involved in any act that causes the disturbance of public order and good security and so on. They are decent citizens based on the records that we have. That is the police. That the police have. So the point is, Muta, that it appears that we were not sufficiently prepared in terms of accommodation for these persons. And that has created severe hardship. You know, you want to go to the bathroom and somebody has to take you to go to the bathroom. You know, persons bring clothes, you don't have the opportunity to have a bath. So we're talking about the basic sort of human dignity that we must always be sensitive to. The point I make is that these questions need to be addressed way up to the top of the army and police, the hierarchy, who would be in charge of the logistics, the communication between police and soldiers and so on. It needs to be way more orderly. And we need to observe, you know, Muta, the trust deficit between the police
and the people
and the citizens is wide, and we should not do anything to make it wider.
Yes. All right, but Arlene, look here now. A state of emergency is a big thing, right?
Yes.
Well, I don't know if it's you I should ask that. You mean say them never foresee that them would have gathered up whole heap of people for process them, for find a place where it's suitable for do the processing, and if you interrogate our old people overnight, you should have facilities there. You mean the hierarchy, the thing never did foresee that?
Apparently not.
Or them just feel everybody with them old a criminal, so them are going to lock up everybody.
Well, you know, Muta, culturally and traditionally, what we do is a scrape up people.
Mm.
And I am saying, look, we live in a democracy. We're trying to develop a country. We're trying to uplift people into the consciousness of their rights, that the state and the citizens observe and protect their rights.
Yes.
We need to set better example.
Yes.
That is my view. You know, Muta, you're not to, it is humiliating, okay?
Yeah.
For you to take a big man, a 19-year-old, him is still up, him is not a child, him is coming into manhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
And have him just lock up and him not do nothing. I think we need to be, they are more sensitive and caring of the impact these incursions into communities have on people. But I mean, why do you take these people and you put them in a makeshift cage? And at the end of the day, you open the door and tell them can leave. After they have spent 3 days with you, them can't sleep properly, there's no bedding, there's no adequacy of water, no adequacy of ventilation, and so on. Why?
When you say no adequacy of ventilation, what do you mean? Like, it's in a
because they're so crowded, right?
Yeah.
This space, that there needs to be ventilation.
And there's no ventilation, the proper ventilation.
There is ventilation, but the crowding.
For the amount of people who are in there.
Huh?
For the amount of people in the given space, it is not enough. That's what I say.
That is what I'm saying. Thank you.
Yeah.
That is what I'm saying. And you know, nowhere to sleep, Muta. No, man.
Stand up.
It's 2018 now, you know.
We have to stand up.
And we want to hold our heads up as upright, decent people. All of us, that's really what we're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
Man, it's time. It is time for us to stand up.
Yeah, but I can't hear some people out there say it sound like you take up for the criminal, because all the police them are gonna know say it's criminal if them not hold them and process them and then find out.
Muta, you see me?
Yeah.
I want every person who is reasonably suspected. This is the human rights position.
Yes.
Every person who is reasonably suspected of having committed a crime, caught in the act of committing a crime, caught in acts of disturbing public peace, public order, they must be taken into custody.
Yeah.
The innocent equally must be protected. The point I make is we need to be more targeted.
Yes.
In our approach.
More spearing the fish than netting the fish.
That's correct. You see, Muta?
Yeah.
These people who have run across Jamaica and created havoc and have just almost killed the joy out of wanting to go out here or there.
Yes.
To catch them and deal with them. But at the same time, we have to remember that they are a minority.
Yes.
And we want to be more targeted. We want to use intelligence-based operations.
But that is what I did feel. I did feel said the police them know the criminal them and them going after them. I never know it's a mad thing where you're going to gather up the whole amount to go behind and figure out who is criminal. I thought them know them. Because the JDF, I look at my WhatsApp and I say the amount of wanted man writes up on my WhatsApp thing. I never know that so much wanted man there at Jamaica.
Well, I don't think it's only the police. I think you have to include in that the military, who is a major part of this operation.
Yeah, the JDF sent out it. The JDF sent out the wanted list.
Okay.
Portion of wanted man. But what I say now, if you know who you're going for, over now here say them catch this man and that man, but we are here say them old 200 people. I don't understand it. Maybe it sound good as PR that you hold on 200 people, but it not sound good when you hold on 200 people And 190 of them are no criminal.
190 you're letting go.
Yeah.
But you are obliged by law to let them go. The only problem is that they have spent 4 days in custody for nothing.
That's why I did ask you if, given that is a week now, if you think that what has transpired there is yielding, because I don't know about you, but I see.
say no, Muta.
Eh?
I say no. It has not yielded the kinds of results that
in 1 week
that we all want.
Yeah.
What we want is the capture of those who have made our lives unhappy and miserable.
Yes.
Those are the people we want, you know.
Yes.
Whether they are 15-year-old, 14-year-old, or 84-year-old people.
I remember when the soca thing did happen, and them say them going into CLM because them going to suppress crime in at St. James, and then when them go there, and those 4 months them there, and I don't hear them hold nobody. I mean, 4 months, really?
Yes, it's still in operation.
No, I know it's in operation, but if you're there in a work according to them,
I believe they have held some people under the special zones operations. I can't speak to it definitively. That is the information I have, which I haven't confirmed.
Hold up your 10 finger them and tell me how much out of that 10 finger them hold, you know, see, because really and truly, it's like, to me personally, it never worked.
You mean the special zone?
The source of thing, yes, that me I talk about.
Right, let me tell you my view on that. My view on that is that there needs to be more emphasis in the social intervention, the special zones. You know, we need to have communities that have addresses, for argument's sake.
Yes. In here again?
Yes, I'm so sorry. My phone just freezed up.
Oh, okay. All right, you were saying about on the ground down, and the police them was quite.
They were professional.
Yes.
And very cooperative with me, and I traveled with our special projects manager, Victor Hemmings. And this is the situation down there. We have a sort of makeshift cage. Right?
Makeshift cage?
Cage. Makeshift cage.
Okay.
That is about 8 to 10 feet wide and 25 feet long.
Means they don't have no facility on them till there's somewhere for old people.
That is correct.
Okay.
So the men, 19 and upwards, are just in there standing. Right?
Yeah.
Because you can't lie down. And they are held for days. So this is what happens, Muta. They come in, they are processed. We are told that that is the taking of demographics. And then they are checked out by varying other police agencies and departments like MOCA, CIB, to see if anyone who has come in has outstanding warrants, any outstanding situation with the police.
Yeah.
And when that comes back negative, they are released. The police did not have adequate resources to do that processing quickly. So persons were kept longer than they ought to have been kept. Now the majority of persons who go in, who are detained and kept in that makeshift cage, are released because there is nothing on them.
Yes.
There is no information that they are involved in any act that causes the disturbance of public order and good security and so on. They are decent citizens based on the records that we have. That is the police. That the police have. So the point is, Muta, that it appears that we were not sufficiently prepared in terms of accommodation for these persons. And that has created severe hardship. You know, you want to go to the bathroom and somebody has to take you to go to the bathroom. You know, persons bring clothes, you don't have the opportunity to have a bath. So we're talking about the basic sort of human dignity that we must always be sensitive to. The point I make is that these questions need to be addressed way up to the top of the army and police, the hierarchy, who would be in charge of the logistics, the communication between police and soldiers, and so on. It needs to be way more orderly. And we need to observe, Muta, the trust deficit between the police
and the people
and the citizens is wide, and we should not do anything to make it wider.
Yes. All right, but Arlene, look here now. A state of emergency is a big thing, right?
Yes.
I don't know if it's you I should ask that. You mean say them never foresee that them would have gathered up whole heap of people for process them, for find a place where it's suitable for do the processing, and if you interrogate our old people overnight, you should have facilities there. You mean the hierarchy, the thing never did foresee that?
Apparently not.
Or them just feel everybody with them all are criminals, so them are going to lock up everybody.
Well, Muta, culturally and traditionally, what we do is just scrape up people. And I am saying, look, we live in a democracy. We're trying to develop a country. We're trying to uplift people into the consciousness of their rights, that the state and the citizens observe and protect their rights.
Yeah.
We need to set better example.
Yes.
That is my view. Muta, you're not to, it is humiliating, okay?
Yeah.
For you to take a big man, a 19-year-old, he is still he is not a child, he is coming into manhood, right? And have him just lock up and him not do nothing. I think he needs to be they are more sensitive and caring of the impact these incursions into communities have on people. But I mean, why do you take these people and you put them in a makeshift cage, and at the end of the day you open the door and tell them can leave after they have spent 3 days with you? Them can't sleep properly, there's no bedding, there's no adequacy of water, no adequacy of ventilation, and so on. Why?
When you say no adequacy of ventilation, what do you mean? Like, is it now
because they're so crowded, right?
Yeah.
The space that there needs to be ventilation.
And there's no ventilation, the proper ventilation.
There is ventilation, but the crowded.
For the amount of people in there.
Huh?
For the amount of people in the given space, it is not enough. That's what I say.
That is what I'm saying. Thank you.
Yeah.
That is what I'm saying. And nowhere to sleep, Muta. No, man.
Stand up.
It's 2018 now,
We have to stand up.
And we want to hold our heads up as upright, decent people, all of us. That's really what we're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
Man, it's time. It is time for us to stand up.
Yeah, but I can't hear some people out there say it sound like you take up for the criminal, because all the police them are going to know say it's criminal if them not hold them and process them and then find out.
Muta, you see me?
Yeah.
I want every person who is reasonably suspected. This is the human rights position.
Yes.
Every person who is reasonably suspected of having committed a crime, caught in the act of committing a crime, caught in acts of disturbing public peace, public order, they must be taken into custody.
Yeah.
The innocent equally must be protected. The point I make is we need to be more targeted.
Yes.
In our approach.
More spearing the fish than netting the fish.
That's correct. You see, Muta?
Yeah.
These people who have run across Jamaica and created havoc and have just almost killed the joy out of wanting to go out here or there.
Yes.
To catch them and deal with them. But at the same time, we have to remember that they are a minority.
Yes.
and we want to be more targeted. We want to use intelligence-based operations.
But that is what I did feel. I did feel said the police them know the criminal them and them going after them. I never know it's a maths thing where you're going to gather up the whole of Montego and then figure out who is criminal. I thought them know them. Because the JDF, I look at my WhatsApp and I say, the amount of wanted man writes up on my WhatsApp thing, I never know that so much wanted man there in Jamaica.
But I don't think it's only the police. I think you have to include in that the military who is a major part of this operation.
Yeah, the JDF sent out it. The JDF sent out the wanted list.
Okay.
A portion of wanted man. But what I say now, if you know who you're going for, over now here say them catch this man and that man, but we are here say them old 200 people. I don't understand it. Maybe it sound good as PR that you hold on 200 people. But it not sound good when you hold on 200 people and 190 of them are no criminal.
190 you're letting go.
Yeah.
But you are obliged by law to let them go. The only problem is that they have spent 4 days in custody for nothing.
That's why I did ask you if, given that is a week now, if you think that what has transpired there is yielding, because I don't know about you, but I
say no, Muta. I say no. It has not yielded the kinds of results that
in 1 week
that we all want.
Yeah.
What we want is the capture of those who have made our lives unhappy and miserable.
Yes.
Those are the people we want, you know.
Yes.
Whether they are 15-year-old, 14-year-old, or 84-year-old people.
I remember when the soca thing did happen and them say them going into CLM because them going to suppress crime in a St. James. And then when them go there, and those 4 months them there, and I don't hear them hold nobody. 4 months? Really?
Yes, it's still in operation.
No, I know it's in operation, but if you're there in the work according to them.
I believe they have held some people under the special zones operations. I can't speak to it definitively.
Yeah,
that is
the
information I have, which I haven't confirmed.
Hold up your 10 finger them and tell me how much out of that 10 finger them hold. You know, see, because really and truly, it's like, to me personally, it never worked.
You mean the special zone?
The source of thing, yes, that me I talk about.
Let me tell you my view on that. My view on that is that there needs to be more emphasis in the social intervention, the special zones. You know, we need to have communities that have addresses, for argument's sake.
Yes.
We need to have communities where garbage is collected.
Yes.
We need to have communities where schools are properly running, people have water, and so on. I believe, that's my personal view, that the social intervention ought to be emphasized under the special zones. And I don't think it is a failure. I think it is a tool that the security forces need, but it is a lesser tool, obviously, than a state of emergency. But I think it needs to refocus its attention on social intervention in the communities.
All right, what would you suggest now as the public defender? What would you suggest to not the army and the police, but to the government, in order to appease the people them? Because if the people them see it as a aggression against them going to them react positively to the forces there. So what you would suggest the government should have done now for really make what happen now in terms of the 200 we get all and the 3-day and the facility them, what you think should have happened now?
Muta, let me tell you what my view. It's not a matter of appeasement. I think that the persons in charge, that is police and soldiers, need to sit down and talk more. I formed an impression that there was not an adequacy of communication.
Yes.
The between the two forces.
Yeah.
That is my impression, Muta, from my 2-day visit in Montego Bay.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a what?
No,
there may need to be more formalizing of the relationship and the interchange between the JDF and the JCF. It is not a matter of appeasing. It is a matter of putting down our feet as Jamaicans to say that rights are going to be respected as part of our culture.
Yes.
Part of who we are as a people. Right? You can't take a 19-year-old young man and just lock him up around the cage there and keep him there for 3 days, and then something come on the radar to say, bring clean clothes. Then it's on the dirty body you're going to put the clean clothes? You know, I think also, Muta, that...
So they have not the portable toilet them are not long there?
Who that?
They didn't have any of the portable toilet them there?
Oh, I saw 2 on the way going in.
Oh, when you go down there...
Okay. So I don't know if they have now been installed on the inside.
Okay.
Alright? Yeah. Now, you know, Muta, what normally happens under a state of emergency is that there is the establishment of the review tribunal. Right?
Yeah.
And this is a review tribunal which is really established under the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedoms.
Yes.
So persons who are not going to be released, we expect that detention orders would be signed by the minister against these persons.
Yes.
So when the detention order is signed, it is served on the detainee. The basis of the order is normally contained within a statement of, say, a police officer or a soldier outlining the basis of the detention order, which means that really the Minister of National Security is saying, for these reasons, I do not want John Brown released from detention. This man is of sufficient threat and interest to the security forces that we do not want him out on the road. So the detainee has the right to object and to appeal the detention order to the review tribunal, which we heard the names announced yesterday. And then there are 23 lawyers in Montego Bay who have volunteered.
23 lawyers?
23 lawyers who have volunteered their help to the detainees in Montego Bay. The persons going before the review tribunal will and are entitled to legal representation. Now, the review tribunal, to my mind, is a powerful body. And under the charter, some what seem to be, I'm going to use the word favorable for want of a better word, provisions were made in that the review tribunal can give the minister direction. Doesn't say that the minister must accept the direction. But it says, and when we talk about directions, we're talking about directions in respect of the liberty of a citizen. Right? And I think that this now, for those persons who are going to be kept in detention, we need these detention orders to go out. That, you know...
That's going to take the length of time with that taken off to deal with it.
It's time now for anybody who has been detained under the state of public emergency for detention orders to be issued, for better arrangements to be made. Citizens of Jamaica who have to endure this detention. And for us to develop better ways, better strategies of identifying.
Of course.
What it is we want. because I think Jamaica is united, that we want the criminals. We want them properly charged, properly prosecuted, convicted, if the evidence leads to a conviction. That is what all people want, you know.
All right. When you're going back down there?
I'm going back tomorrow, Muta.
Tomorrow. Are you going to be down there until when?
I'm going to be down there until, Muta, I don't know. I'm even uncomfortable being in town knowing what is happening down there.
All right. I'm coming down there.
Well, you have my number. You can give us a call.
Yeah, I'm coming down there.
Okay.
All right, Mama. So give thanks.
All right.
It's always
Thank you
good
for calling.
when we call you, respond. I appreciate that.
All right. Good
Okay.
then. Bye.
Yes, that's the public defender, you know, Arlene Harrison Henry, talking about what is going on in Montego Bay, and she gives some suggestion where could have ease the pain and also the frustration of the citizens of Jamaica, so it don't look terrible that something that the people them did say them accept, them will start reject. So yes, Steppin razor. Speaking of 80 and Bookman and thing, I want people to listen to this. I want you to really listen to this. This is a clip from an interview. I wonder how nobody else never take note of where I go on. Why you love Sister P, you know? The Sister P brought my attention to this. And I didn't have to go investigate it to find out if it's really so it go. I want the people to listen to this clip here. Serious thing.
No. Be a futurist. Best case scenario for Jamaica. What does our future look like 2050?
Best case?
Yeah, best case.
We have to build a wall. We have to build a wall to make sure Haiti and them people don't come full up the country.
I want to hear what I say a while ago. Jamaican people, on the ear where Damian Crawford tell the interviewer. Don't you hear what I'm saying? The man asks him the best scenario for 25 years to 2025, where I'm thinking. Him say we have to build a wall to keep out the Asian them that them not come full up the country. It's a youth that said it, you know. It's a part of the system. Him become part of the system, you know. Him can be a prime minister, you know. You hear the man say? Like Trump. Because Trump have that thinking there too. But the Mexican them, you know. Him say you have to build a wall to keep out the Asian them, that them don't come full up the country. When you don't believe me when I say that, him say I'm going to make it hear it again. I can see if I can get it again.
No. Be a futurist. Best case scenario for Jamaica. What does our future look like 2050?
Best case?
Yeah, best case.
We have to build a wall. We have to build a wall to make sure Haiti and them people don't come full up the country.
Haiti and them people there. It's the same thing Trump said. How much Jamaican people did hear this? It's the same thing Trump said about the Mexican them and the Haiti. Him say Haiti and the African them is whatsoever all him call them. The African them and thing. It's the same philosophy and thinking. A young aspiring politician. Well, not aspiring politician, he's a politician already. Maybe a young aspiring prime minister is declaring that best case scenario for Jamaica is to build a wall and keep out the Asian them.
You believe that?
Yeah.
You can see that happening in the region?
If we do what we need to do.
No. Be a futurist. Best case scenario for Jamaica. What does our future look like 2050?
Best case?
Yeah, best case.
We have to build a wall. We have to build a wall to make sure Haiti and them people don't come full up the country.
Well, I want to tell Damian Crawford, if you build a wall, the whole of Jamaica is a prison. I want to let him hear anybody listen. I know his mother listen to this program enough, you know. Damian Crawford, if you build a wall around Jamaica to keep out the Asian them, you are making Jamaica become a prison. Donald Trump said that. Donald Trump said that. So obviously I agree with Donald Trump. For build a war around Jamaica to keep out the Asian them, let them not come full up. What a thing. No. Young.
No. Be a futurist. Best case scenario for Jamaica. What does our future look like 2050?
Best case?
Yeah, best case.
We have to build a wall. We have to build a wall to make sure Haiti and them people don't come full up the country.
You believe that?
Yeah.
You can see that happening in the region?
If we do what we need to do.
Yes, Steppin razor. You know, we see where the Minister of National Security is apologizing for a statement he make about him uncle as a Obia man. I don't know if it's a revelation to him or the people them, but normal citizens like me, and I know so young know say there's a whole heap of people that is practicing what them call witchcraft. I want to say witchcraft because I want to come to the Obia separately. There's a whole heap of people that is practicing witchcraft in Jamaica and is doing terrible things because of this practice. Now, I can see that this idea of Obia versus witchcraft, people are using the two words them like it's one at the same. We don't know nothing about witchcraft. As African people, we don't know nothing about, I mean, we see it, we hear about it, and them call herbal healers in Africa. White people call them witch doctor. You can't be a witch and a doctor at the same time. So the idea of a witch doctor is a no-no in the African tradition. We're talking about people who is versatile in herbs and how them use herbs and psychology to bring about either goodness or badness. It's like the story in the Bible where Moses take him rod and throw it down in front of Pharaoh. And it become a snake. And then Pharaoh take him rod and turn snake to. We have demonized Obia to the point where it is illegal in Jamaica to practice Obia. And when people say Obia, most of the time they might talk about something in the negative. So that's why them use it now if they say witchcraft. I want to tell the minister, say witchcraft and Obia are two different things. I want to tell him that. While we know, say, Obia was practiced by a lot of what we call the revivalists and the Baptist people in St. Thomas. And it is used in the goodness and in the badness. Now I see where a whole heap of so-called bad man I use certain witchcraft, which is that I separate, to make it feel like say them is invulnerable to bullet and all these things. And them certain things now go happen to them and all them things there. And people say Obia. So them do certain things in the name of Obia. Like you see a whole heap of headless people about the place now, and you see a sort of thing man kill man now in some vicious way, and you wonder where them thing come from. It's the evil of all evils. Now, Mr. What's name again? Mr. Bobby Montague. I hear him apologize to Jamaica or the parliament, say he will apologize for run the joke. Because that's what it reach now. Run the joke. Say him uncle is a Obia man. But him even go further and really and truly make a say if I can line up this thing here. We're going this way.
They were offended, and rightly so. I apologize for that remark and the offensiveness it has caused, and to give the assurance and publicly state that I am not into devil or evil worship in any way, shape, or form. I want to assure my colleagues that I worship one God, the one and only true God that reigns, forgives, and sustains. Some people are playing with things, Mr. Speaker, they know nothing about, and open gates they cannot close.
All right. Hear me I said to Mr. Bobby Montague, you know. Come sit down in a parliament and hear me say, him a big up Taki, and him a big up Paul Bogle, and all these great national heroes. Well, I want him to know, say, Taki was seen as a big Obia man. Bookman. For those of you who never hear about Bookman yet, Bookman was the man who left Jamaica and got to Haiti. And in the annals of Haitian history, it speaks of this man who used Obia as a weapon against the French that created havoc upon the army, the French army, one of the most powerful army in the world at the time. Paul Bogle, even though recognized as a deacon in the church, never left the roots of him Africanness. That is why the Maroons them did go after him, because them realized that him wasn't only projecting him deacon or in the church as a deacon, but he was practicing the art, the African art, as what them want to deem it, Obia. The British make it illegal for the practice of Obia in Jamaica, because it conjure up something that is against the British. And now you have some little conniving schemers now who say them a Obia man, who use it for make money off of the people them. Now I want to ask the minister, what is the difference between a Obia man who say you must go get island this, island that, and a person who go in a man's yard and see a man have epilepsy and say it's the devil who overtake him, and him go get olive oil and sprinkle around the yard and claim say him a run the spirit? What is that? Is that witchcraft or is that Obia? When is it Obia and when is it witchcraft? If a man do the same thing in the name of God, like Moses, in the name of God, him throw down him rod. In the name of who for God did Pharaoh people them throw down for them rod and become snake too? If for those of you who believe in those stories. If a man go out there so now and I kill people because some force and negativity come over him, for go tell him to do this. And you have a next man now who say want to get out evil spirit out of people, which is epilepsy the person have, you know. Because in them days, you also, you know, because they never understand the science, the biological makeup and the chemical buildup of the human body. Anything will happen unusual, them turn it over to some supernatural power. So all epilepsy now was seen as somebody who was taken over by devil. You understand? Rather than try to understand it. Now we understand epilepsy. And epilepsy can be subdued or if not cured. But to the normal mind, to the uneducated, to the irrational, to the person who are looking for the supernatural, when them see them pick me a flat and a bump and a this and that, them want to call the person, say the person, devil take over the picnic. Instead of carry the picnic to a doctor, them call person, and person take olive oil when me cook with all the while. And I tell me now, say, he might get rid of the devil out of the picnic. Well, why him don't take a bottle of olive oil instead of them have state of emergency? Take some gallons of olive oil and spread around St. James. Since the person is not a witchcraft person, and is not a Obia man, but he might work in the name of the Lord. The same olive oil, where he must say, can you remember when me a little picnic, my granny used to send me go to the barnyard, church, but them call it barnyard, healing, call them a heal you. Forget our water, our water for stop our foot. Because, say, when them people, olden days, them people have corn, like, you could have roast the corn on them too. Because them wear the tight shoes, and then not take out the tight shoes and walk, Them have on the tight shoes, and it burn them till from here to two over there, so. And then now take out the tight shoes, and when you look on them foot, some can they find them big toe, little toe, fine toe, for top of them toe. You have some woman now stay, so them can't wear slippers, You have some woman who work in a bank, them can't take out them shoes. You think I joke me, make? You have woman right now who cannot take. What is it? Shamara said she can't take off her shoe. Shamara said that's true. Shamara, no tell me say your foot stay so. You have some woman who can't take out them shoes, it's full of can because they wear the tight up shoes. Alright. In them days there, my granny sent me go a barnyard, a Craigtown, where we call a church, but it's a makeshift building it there. You understand? People jump up and down and put pens in them this and nutmeg and lime in them pocket and all them things. Because when my granny sell a coronation market, she have all them royalty things there in her pocket, Yeah, lime, all that thing. Anyway, she go for water, for stop her foot, for get out the arthritis. And, it's like when they go drink Pepsi and belch. Them say the gas. Watch out. We don't know why you belch them way there when you drink certain things. It's because you sup it. See? People sup tea, them belch. If you sup cold Pepsi, you go and go belch. Because you replace gas with liquid inside and the gas will come out, so you belch. Alright. We understand that. Them don't understand it. See? Alright. So my granny come now and she get this water in a quart bottle. You want to see me go over Craigtown with the 2 quart bottles them in a bag, start me go for healing water, You know what? A spring water. A normal spring water, and who to tell you all pipe water the past used to put in the toe? You think that's a joke I make? So we have some supernatural thinking where when you go down further into it, through intelligence and understand, you realize what is nothing supernatural about it. It's like the woman who asleep and I might hear this woolly for stone on her house, what a drop. Boof, boof, pure stone, every time she get up stone. When she get up a man time, she doesn't know stone on her house top. She go to bed, boom, 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 boom. She got to get nervous now. Only if you find out, say no, the person who throw it on the house top, ice them a throw up on the house top, when the morning come, it melt. So if you see some supernatural dopey business that go on and thing, the person where they drive, where name? Where they drive Dudos? Where name again? Him have this big church. Miller. When the hurricane come, I have to say it over and over. When the hurricane come towards Kingston, it's when the hurricane never leak. Him say a them pray to it. So me I say no. Bully for murder go on a man take up here. You tell me say them can't pray with them madman that we have fire shots all over the place. They don't know how bad that them a talk about. A witchcraft them a work with them, but them a go on like say them now work with them. Mr. William name don't know I say him believe in the one and true God. Most Obia man believe in a God. Because them are church people. It's just that them now work the conventional church way. That you could have like a Roman Catholic. A Roman Catholic a work over too, Because them a drink wine until they say this is the blood of Jesus and eat the flesh and this is the bread and eat the flesh. Then what that? A witchcraft that? How much blood Jesus Christ have so for feed the whole world every Sunday? A joke business. So the man them come now and them say these mad guys who feel say them can't get away with certain things because the Indian them a follow. All them altar where them are finding the gunman them play. Or them know say not the Indian them a work up a Mount Salem, the Indian come and say advertisement there with the Indian them I say one of them advertise say you can contact us in Mount Salem. You can contact us in Crossroad. Them not give a specific address, you know. But you can contact them. Just go and stand Mount Salem and stand up and say, "Me want help," and you will just get help because them have some psychic thinking to find out what you want. So me I say now, why is it that all of a sudden him not connect with him uncle because of what them man they do? The killer them a do all sorts of gross, evil thing now. And him a disassociate himself from what him say with him uncle. And say now, maybe him should arrest him uncle. Because maybe him uncle help the same people them where I find without head. If I saw them I think. Because me know Obia man where a church go them every day them a read Bible and I go them not do nothing to you where negative. You go to them and your belly hurt, you say, you want something for belly, you say, all right, eat this, drink this bush and thing. You see, like the doctor. It's just that them is not chemical and them is not chemistry. I mean, them is chemistry, but them is not chemical. So I don't know how we reach a stage now where the Indian them come here are advertised all over the place. Yet still, the little Obia man illegal. Muda prefer say Obia man advertise. Because at least me can't say chow Obia man, don't know where I do. But now it's a foreign Obia, foreign witchcraft now. Nobody now check say foreign witchcraft terribly more than Obia, you know. So them can't pay a whole heap of money to the TV station, them advertise it for it. And all nigga just run go down there and say, yes, you want to see. My wife left me, you know. And she left me with the picnic. I mean, I'm glad that she left with the picnic still, you know, but she left with the money too. You understand? You catch the car, that's so why you help me? You understand? A madness. A madness. All the club man get penalized over the years. Just like how them penalize ganja. And we know say, oh guys, if you believe in it, you believe in it. You know, believe kill and believe cure. It's a psychological thing and a herbal thing. Overman work with psychology and Overman work with herbs. You know, say, they might tell you, say, mix up this and mix up that. Or some man can say, all right, you wait, no. It's when you go to your house, walk backwards. No, if I tell you, you must walk backwards, I go to my house, you know. Me not do it, you know, because that can't help me. You understand? I just want them to say walk backwards because somebody could have walk behind you. And you know what, the man that walk behind you can't see him, so walk backwards. It's like a man to say, anytime you walk on the road, walk facing the vehicle. I know, obviously that, you know, it have a sense in it. But if you don't study the thing now, you could have said, why am I must walk with my face turned in the car? What kind of obvious thing that? People, use all the brains and in the head. Minister, I mean, me know you use your brain, but you worship one God, the true and living God and them things. But I tell you, say, every obvious man, when me know, worship one living and true living God. Christian God, Jesus Christ. All them I tell you about are Jesus Christ. Them not tell you nothing. So you see them guys, you know, we have to do all the evil and all them something there. Come brother, come go on like say your uncle is a madman. Because my granny, who me never say she do nothing bad yet. She drink a little brandy and cause some bad word and all them something there. But me not call that bad because even though me not drink liquor, but me create all bad word when me can't find the right one to say. I mean, see she walk with nutmeg in her pocket and in her apron and all sort of things. Look on her Shamara now. If you check for her pocket, she have a whole heap of little things, you know, ear, little piece of ear and all the thing in her pocket. So we have to say, me can't sit down as an African and defend Africa. I mean, I say everything come from Africa good. Because I see them do something. I go a voodoo ceremony in Haiti. I go a ceremony amongst Yoruba. And I see them do things where I not take part in. Like kill chicken. I not kill no chicken. And people might say that as simple. But I say I not kill no chicken. For go sprinkle the blood and all them something. I see them kill chicken and sprinkle blood. But I see them kill people like the ancient Aztec people, them Mayan people, them are used to take virgin and say them gods want the virgin. So them kill the virgin them and throw them off of the pyramid them in a Belize them have some pyramid where them used to practice in Mexico and all them something there. Them have a sacrifice. In the Bible, it's full of human sacrifice, you know. That's why Abraham could have did not suggest him to kill his son, because them used to practice these things. It's said in the same book when them are read. So me want to know if them people they are practice witchcraft, because everybody who offer up sacrifice to the Lord of the Bible, it's God them a worship. It's not the devil them claim to them a worship, it's God. In the name of God, them offer up sacrifice. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Imagine a man sacrifice his son for wicked people like young now. And young, even though God, Jesus Christ did not much years ago, young still wicked. So me want to know what the hell these people talking about. A man is a wicked because him just wicked. And him go to certain people, and the people them tell him, say, all right, you want to chop off him head and separate it and put it in at this and this and that, and skin off him face and take, you see? And then now him go blame poor little Obeah man where they are St. Thomas now for some simple little Obeah man have worship him Jesus Christ, see him and go on. All them man tell you say him full of bottle of water and say stop your arthritis. Or the big preacher who tell you say olive oil can rectify what them call it? Epilepsy. You understand? So, me don't know. It's a terrible thing when people really look on things a certain way. It grieve me. It grieve me. Because what them youth they do is not Obeah. And Obeah is the heart of man is wicked. And true believing in some little supernatural things. Because me can make man do things just like that, you know. Because you bring about a certain comfort level in him by saying, all right, now, you say, if you do this, your money, where you scam people with, while stay with you, you know. So you just kill two men, but don't kill them the normal way. Chop off them head and all these things. And it get gross. You know, see, it's simple. A police are run long a man. Him just shot a man, you know. The man just shot a man and the police are running down for shot him. And him get up from the police, hear him, you know, God make him escape, you know. Yeah, the bad man who just kill a man, you know, I said, brethren, me say, you know, me shot the boy and make him dope, you know, and a policeman run me around the corner, you know, and hey, me say, if I say if I wasn't God, I choose me a God heart, man, you know. Me a God heart, man, that's why me escape the boy, you know. Imagine that. So what you going to say now? A God a wicked thing because God make him escape a little baby. A man just go in our house and shut up the house and kill the little baby. You understand what I say? So I don't know how the thing get crisscrossed, so. Because I can't accept this talk, you know. This talk hurt me to the core. But I realize, say, men art acts, wax, and them do all sorts of evil, and them are blamed upon some outside entity. And the more, the grosser them get is the more them blame it upon outside entity. The wickeder they act is the more people say, why the man that must the devil in him? The devil in you too. The God in him and the God in you too. Just like the birds, the flowers, and the trees, and the bees, and everything will live it. The same force will move the bird, and the same force will move you. It's just that you're a man now, and you are think out certain things. And you are think now, say, a man wicked, because he practice devil. You think that happen. And you give credence to it now by a talk about, say, boy, right now, man must know, say, you're not a devil worshipper. You're not a witch, you don't believe in a witchcraft and them thing there. Eh? That's why the way them look for divine intervention. Human being pose problems for human being. It's only human being can solve the problem for human being. Because we say it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, it isn't the humanity we're going to find with divinity. There's no divinity outside a human being. Cow and goat now have human divinity. Them just work according to them nature. The trees work according to them nature, and human being working according to him nature. And you have bad man and you have good man, and some man create certain things to make it look like, say, it's something outside of him do it. So all these little things where man do this and I sprinkle this and I turn around and I twist around and all like it, you go to church, man I turn around. When you go to Jerusalem, you see everybody sit down on the wall and I go so, and I rock. and I praise the Lord. When you go to Ethiopia, the same thing. While the big Abuna and them friend them inside there, so with the cross and nice clothes and everything, and the people them outside the poor with them like picking up the rock on the wall and I say, oh Father, be there, like, you know, that'll be done. You understand? And them have rocks and them have nothing. So I obey that. Or a witchcraft that. When we reach a witchcraft, when it's wicked, when a man chop off a man neck, that's a witchcraft. You know how much man neck chop off in the Bible? You know how much man Moses neck, how much Joshua and all them people, you know how much neck them chop off? You never hear Samson beat 10,000 people that job on for ass. Then don't people believe all them foolishness say? Man have spear and this and that and have job on for a man to up and kill 10,000 people. A joke business. I must obey that. But I don't obey that because God involved in it. Understand? And me I tell them say, most obey man. Go to church. Paul Bogle go to church. Taki never gone to church. But he was a freedom fighter when me hear the minister say we should emulate them man there. As a matter of fact, maybe this year Taki going to be what them call it? A national hero. And the maroon them capture him and cut off him and put it on stick. That the British them can glory in it and then the people them can get scared. So see no Obia man you won't have worship. See let's see him head the pan stick there. This is the man who the most powerful rebellion will take place in Jamaica. It's Taki out of St. Mary. Do that. The rebellion stretch go clear into Savlamar. And we see him as a hero. No matter where they do, the outcome of what him do is what we look upon. And it's not a normal look upon Nanny. You know, I must story them about Nanny. So Nanny catch bullet with all her bottom and all them there. And how she make water boil without fire underneath it. Then what you call that? Is that devil worship thing that? So all them are uphold these people. Because they never live in the time of the people. And the practice is illegal. And now when them see the man, them get evil. Them start to put it over now to something that was there from before them little youth are born. Them don't know what the hell them doing. It's some crazy before them get intelligence and go after the man them and stop that damn foolishness about the devil take them over. That's all all the parts them are come out with it, you know. Say, is the devil take over the people them? Devil take over what? Devil don't take over now. It's the condition, the environment where we live in and the condition that breed these thinking and breed these kind of actions. That is what we must look on. The youth them and whosoever is doing these things is so ignorant of themselves and love of others that them find themselves entrapped into a situation when now start define them in a reality that is not theirs. Because the system never set up certain things properly, that them could have do something different. And the system keep going down and down and down and down. Because of the doing the same thing same way all the while, I expect to get a different result. This is the Steppin razor. We want to tell the people them that the hour between 4 and 5 is brought here by Guinness made of more. Guinness made of more. We're going to the gunman tune again, you know. Because things. You know, the clip I just played a while ago is Damon Crawford speaking to Joel Kraskell on CVM TV one-on-one. You know, as he hear Crawford would ask to be a futurist and give the best case scenario for Jamaica in 2050. And that was a response when we get to that question. May I tell you? May I tell you? Okay. May I tell you? All right. May I tell black people this, you know? You see, if you pay a picnic of epilepsy, means say them are flat and go lay down on the ground. And if you see them have froth in their mouth, what you call froth in their mouth, find a doctor. Find a doctor. It's a simple thing, you know. If your baby have froth in their mouth, find a doctor. Don't stretch your white thing and say, tell me something, mama. You know the way I'm married on the road, you can't call him for me, pick them out of fraud. I'm pick that flat. Find a doctor. Simple. That is the message we have. Hey, something just come to my attention a while ago about that. We just watch one of the advertisement them about the Indian them and what them see them can do. Where the one we just saw a while ago there? Clarendon. Mm-hmm. Now my brethren has shown me say, you ever notice say all and I can't aspersion for them things, you know, but the man I say, you know, a man called me the other day that night that time say, and the Indian them called the flood them. So now most of the advertisement them where we see on the television is always in the crime ridden areas them. So obviously them feet them can help cut down the crime in the area them. So we see one up a Mount Salem, we see one along a crossroad. I don't know where going along a crossroad where them going to end up along a crossroad. But now we see the next one along a Clarendon. So them I want a Westmoreland too, but we see them a take over this. Me jealous. No, me jealous because me have a friend them there so long and them couldn't get for practice for them thing, and now we see Indian come here so and not practice for them little thing and I get over. You understand? So me don't know why is it that them not see say something intrinsically wrong. And most of them they are illegal too. Me I tell you that. Most of them they are illegal. So me don't know why I want to really insist and persist say is the obvious thing that cause the man them forget evil. Maybe another outside force is coming into Jamaica with a different perception. You understand? Because Obia man is there all the while. Or whenever see man a skin off man face. He say, Obia man is there all the while, man. All the while Obia man there. Only thing man I say, boy, swell up your foot. You see people are walking and say, boy, them Obia me. Our man, woman left him said, Obia man. And not only that, you have people who say, Obia man set woman upon them. Yeah, people say, well, the Obia man set the woman upon him, you know. You know, say, oh, the man just go like it has no sense. Everything where the girl want, she get it. She go there so, this and that, she get her house up there so all, him wife, they will have them kind of house there. Him mother, they will have kind of, I set Obia upon him. And that's the conclusion, you know. Definitively. That is the definitive conclusion of Obia. You understand? So, we don't know because that's all people could have said of them days there. Obia, man take a man, a Obia them Obia him. See, I mean, them little things there, but not at these levels what we see are going here so now. See, some don't know if it's a new kind of Obia man in Jamaica or that there's some outside element that is really giving rise to these things. We want to remind you that the hour between 4 and 5 is brought to you by Guinness, made of more. We want to tell you about music news. I mean, a problem. Usually a Johnny, you know, but him change up the scenario now and said, Tom, we want to remind the people about the... Hey, by the way, we want to heal up Grace Jones, you know, for really coming at the studio last night and just live up the vibes, yes. So, for those of you who never know, Grace Jones was in the studio on the continent last night with me. And it was wonderful. So, we want to heal up Grace Jones, yes. She will be taking part in the Voice of a Woman Festival. And that is happening this weekend, Saturday the 27th. It's really an evening with Grace Jones. And what is going to happen is that the Carib Movie Theatre will be in Crossroads one day, which is Saturday. And on Sunday, it will be here in Ocho Rios at the Cove Cinema, Island Village. You understand? The one in Kingston started at 4:30 at the Carib with the red carpet arrivals. 5 p.m. Grace Jones, Bloodlight and Bammy, which is really a documentary about Grace Jones. At 7 p.m. is a conversation with Grace Jones. Okay. And at 8:30 p.m. is an after party. You know, so we have a play at the after party. And we have a play at the after party too, and we hear that Amber will be playing in Ochi so and Talia. And we know, well, we have a list of people here. We're going to take part. But Ochi all day festival. So Ochi it will be all day. Well, you have a different whole of people. Tony Blackford. Yes, we have Lara Facey. Lara Facey, not the lady who do the sculpture. Yes, I think, yes. You have Queen Ifrika. You have Makeda Salaman, great actor, Daniel Russell. And that is from 10 a.m. And at 5 p.m., Grace Jones, Bloodlight, and Bama will be shown. And then 8 p.m. is an after party. And this will be at the Island Village. There is a cover charge. I think it's 2,500. So, very interesting lady. One of the most successful Jamaican female out there. She has done some serious movie. I remember the one with James Bond, the James Bond movie, and also Conan the Barbarian, Vamp, and she has done a lot of recordings, especially the ones with Sly and Robbie. So this weekend we will also be in the Rasta Village on Sunday in the day. You understand? In the day we'll be there playing music again, playing music too. So we have a very tight and exciting weekend here come up. Okay. By the way, I lost my phone. Anybody find a S7 phone in the area, Templar, especially upon Doncaster Road, the part with Doncaster, just knock on my gate and get back. Trust me, I really love about my phone. Yes. So anybody who find the phone, if you see anybody up in my area with a phone we never usually have, and I try getting it because I don't know the combination for getting it. Though I love about my phone, you understand? Because it's a little phone we have here, so it come full to me now. Trust me, my finger too big for press the little 5 letter there. And every time I press E, another letter come up and I not really wild. So anybody find my phone, could I really return it to my house? Because in another area there. I know it's in another area, they're not gone nowhere. Because when we do what them call it, the tracking, we do the tracking thing, we find it in our area. It just that we can but we could pinpoint it if we would still have the same what them call it, chip in there. But we go at the thing and go change out back the chip. But the brother told me said the chip that in there, them could have pinpoint exactly where it there, but them pinpoint to a wide area. And a wide area get lost. So anybody who know, say them have a phone there, a my phone, or anybody who can bring back the phone. I don't know nothing. Just bring back the phone because I me lost it. I no thief, nobody thief it. I me lost it. You understand? So yes, we just ask back for the phone. I hope that somebody call me say I have my phone here right now. Do please. Well, you know about that. So we just talk all this weekend at Grammy too. Yes. The vibe is on. Chronics are Damien are Chronics. And one of them win to me it's sweet still. You know, them hear about Damien are Chronics. And that's how it go. So you know what you know. Believe you me. We have to play this thing again. And Brian I call them thing, I know. Believe you me, I call them out in a Brian.
Be a futurist. Best case scenario for Jamaica. What does our future look like 2050?
Best case?
Yeah, best case.
We have to build a wall. We have to build a wall to make sure Haiti and them people don't come full up the country.
You believe that?
Yeah.
You can see that happening in the region?
If we do what we need to do.
People them, this is the future. This could be the future Prime Minister. He want to imprison Jamaica. Building a wall around Jamaica means that Jamaica will become a prison. So meanwhile you're keeping out people, you're enclosing other people. I never know say this man has I know some reactionary thing. If I'm talking about Black History Month is an American thing. I know some very reactionary, but this is the most reactionary statement I ever hear a politician in Jamaica. Say him gone past sleepy with statements. I mean him gone straight past sleepy now. when him a say, a man, a youth, the next youth ask him that too, you know. Because Crossfield is a youth, you know, Joel. What is the best case scenario for 2050? Film thing is that build a wall around Jamaica to keep out the Asian them and other people. Wow. Wow. Masa. Okay.
No. Be a futurist. Best case scenario for Jamaica. What does our future look like 2050?
Best case?
Yeah, best case.
We have to build a wall. We have to build a wall to make sure Haiti and them people don't come full up the country.
You believe that?
Yeah.
This is a Steppin razor with the upload, you know. We want to help all the ones who contribute to the program, like Young, Shamara, Petite, Vita. We talk to Arlene, the public defender, early on in the program. We want to help Neil, who produced Capleton song. We really have nothing to do with this program, but I'm a brethren, I'm a love him more than Jesus love little children. So, this weekend, yeah, Friday, tomorrow, sit down at my yard, try to figure out if somebody will bring back my phone. Saturday, yes, Carib Theatre, Devon House. Sunday, Montego Bay, Ocherios. Give thanks that we can't even move. Who want you look my brethren? Who want you look my brethren? Bob and the brethren. You know, there's somebody, you me play that song last night. We have a tribute to Hugh Masekela who passed away. But before we talk about Hugh Masekela, we play a tune by Augustus Pablo. And someone say, they might ask me if I can play it at the day. So I will play it in the day. Augustus